Welcome to the Cynara kitchen. Today we're going to make some pizza with the new grilled artichokes by Cynara. Charred artichokes, marinated in their special sauce and packed in oil. It's going to be a gathering of friends, so we're going to make some pizza, simple and easy. So be ready. We're going to make some pesto first. We're going to begin by chopping some almonds with garlic and salt. We have some pre-chopped almonds right here just to make things easier. 2 cloves of garlic, salt, chop it fine. We're gonna add some basil really quick. And all of this is gonna go into a mortar and pestle. We're gonna mix it with the olive oil, with the Bellucci olive oil, and set it aside. Really simple for a movie night with friends. So we're gonna use a mortar and pestle, old-fashioned way of doing it. Everything goes in here. Just the olive oil. Mix it. And this is gonna be our sauce, our base for the pizza. No tomato sauce in this case. It doesn't have to be very, very fine. This is gonna be more about texture and crunch. We're gonna set this aside and move on to our pizza dough. We have a store-bought pizza dough right here that you can find at the refrigerator aisle in your supermarket. Again, if you have your own recipe, go ahead and make it. But this is just an easy pizza with our friends. So we're gonna use pre-made dough. We're gonna roll it very simply with a little bit of flour. Depending on some doughs, sometimes you might want to par bake the pizza dough. In this case, we're gonna bake it very, very hot, almost 500 degrees Fahrenheit. Use your board, and then you can just a little bit of flour and use a rolling pin to stretch it out. You know, with doughs and breads and when you stretch something for a long time, the gluten develops and it has a tendency to shrink and stretch and shrink. So sometimes if you have a hard time rolling it, you might want to just let it rest for a few seconds and then try again. The thinner the pizza is, the better it's going to turn out. So be patient. Shouldn't take very long. We're going to use a pizza peel to slide the pizza into the oven. You could do it directly on it, but I have a little bit of parchment to help with the getting in and out of the oven, and a little bit of cornmeal just for crunch on the bottom, and also just a little bit more easiness, and the pizza slides a little bit better. We're gonna build the pizza, and this is just really, really simple. We have some Taleggio cheese, which is a cow's milk Italian cheese. This is what we're gonna use for our cheese instead of mozzarella. So this is 4 ounces of Taleggio, very thinly sliced. It doesn't have to be perfect. Here is the pesto we made earlier, which you see is very chunky. It's gonna work great with the egg and the artichokes. And you can save, if you made too much pesto, you can save this in a glass jar in your refrigerator covered with olive oil. Now onto the artichokes, which are, as I mentioned before, the new Cynara grilled artichokes. We're gonna lay these beautiful grilled artichokes on top of our pizza. And these are not your grandmother's artichokes. These are so flavorful and can be used in so many new ways. And we're gonna cook some in the Cynara kitchen this week. And I am actually gonna take a little bit of the oil that's in the jar and pour it over, just for added flavor. And now we're simply gonna crack an egg in the middle. Actually, let's put it in here for no shells. Make sure we don't get any shells. Slide that egg in the center. We have the oven at 475, 500. And this is gonna take about 10 to 12 minutes. Make sure this is gonna slide well. And here I go. Guys, I really wish you could smell it. It smells amazing. So we're gonna take it out of the oven. It is very golden and grilled and caramelized. Look at that. The crust is crispy, and we're gonna finish it with a little bit of paprika, just for color and a little bit more smokiness since we have something grilled. A big shaving of Parmesan and some fresh basil, just to play off the pesto that we have there already, some freshness. Just break it with your fingers. And I can't wait to cut into the egg. Let's see, we're gonna cut the pizza. Ooh, see the egg, the white is fully cooked and the yolk still, let's see, it's still creamy. It's somewhere between a runny yolk and a soft cooked yolk. And I would actually serve it on a cutting board like that in the center of the table, and some wine and maybe even champagne, and a movie. So enjoy.